Hey guys, I am back. It feels like it has been forever since I made a video, and it's probably because it has been forever since I made a video. I don't have anything to share for tonight. Christmas is done, everything was wrapped up, and I have to be completely honest, I haven't worked on anything since Christmas. I had, I think, a total of 11 canvases that were done, and I just kind of felt my mojo go whoosh. So, beginning of the year, so starting off by saying Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys had a great and safe holiday. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where I left off with everyone. My desk is a hot mess, as I'm sure you can see. I was trying to clean it up before I started my video, but I missed quite a few spots. Anywho, let's see. Let's start with Christmas, because I'm pretty sure it's where we left off. So Christmas was awesome and insane all at the same time. So when we lived in Vegas, it was pretty much, we would all get up in the morning, we would open up our presents, and then my husband would rush off to work, and then I was left home with all 4 kids all attacking me at the same time to open up this gift and to put batteries in this one and help me build this one and help me set up that one. And I don't know how many of you guys open up kids' toys nowadays, but oh my goodness, it is like Fort Knox trying to open up a simple Tinkerbell toy. Fort Knox, I'm telling you, the scissors were out, the blades were out. You know, I had to ask the kids to move away from me because I didn't want to slice anybody open. Fort Knox, it's crazy. This year was very different. My husband and I have been together for 8 years, but we just recently got married. So we're actually coming up on our 1-year anniversary in April. We have never spent Christmas together. He's always had to work, and mine was kind of a hit or miss because of the position that I had with the company that I worked for. So we've never had Christmas off. He hasn't had Christmas off in 14 years. So this year was the very first year that he actually got Christmas off and got to spend the whole day with his family, which was awesome because it was like not nearly as stressful as it usually is. And because we've moved from Vegas, where it was just, you know, me and the kids, we didn't do any family events or anything like that, and we moved to Arizona, holidays are a lot more complicated. Let's just put it that way. We got up and we opened up our presents, and everybody kind of got to look at what they had, and then we had to go. We took off around noon and headed over to his aunt and uncle's, where we spent hours with, and the aunt and uncle that he has is from his stepmom's side of the family. So we spent up until about 5:30 with them, and then turned around and drove to his dad's house. And we spent dinner at his dad's and his dad's wife's house. And stayed there until like 11:30 or something like that, and then came home. So I had plans to make a video that night. I was so exhausted between last minute wrapping and not being able to go to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning, thanks to the lovely neighbor who decided to shoot off fireworks, which I might add, that should be illegal on Christmas Eve. I don't think that should be allowed. And I say that sarcastically, because when you have a 4-year-old who's really, really, really excited for Santa to come, it's really, really hard to get them to go to sleep at a decent hour when someone is shooting fireworks that sound like gunshot in my backyard. And I have 3 puppies, so all 3 puppies are going crazy. My daughter is crying because she's freaking out. And we didn't finally go to bed until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So that was the fun fiasco Christmas Eve into Christmas morning, and then I got woken up at 7 o'clock in the morning Christmas Day, because, you know, all my kids are freaking out because there was all of, you know, 6 presents under the tree, and when they all woke up, there was like 50. So, running on no sleep, and then coming home around close to midnight by the time we got home, I kind of just went, yeah, I gotta call it quits for tonight. So, I apologize that I haven't been able to make a video in what feels like forever. I have missed you guys. Like, seriously, you guys are my extended family, and I love how I still get comments on my older videos. Again, some of you have found me on Facebook, and we've been kind of chit-chatting that way. New Year's, we just spent in the house. I refused to drive anywhere. I refused to let anyone drive here, only because someone very close to me was killed by a drunk driver. So I don't trust. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day kind of freaks me out when it comes to driving. So we just had a great night, spent it at home, had apple cider. My husband and I tried some champagne and discovered we are not champagne drinkers. That is not my thing. I'm already allergic to alcohol, but I can have little bits here and there if I don't, you know, overdo it. We literally took one sip, looked at each other, and went, yeah, no. So our glasses of champagne sat there, and we had water for the rest of the night. I have hot tea because my throat has been not so nice these last couple of days. I don't know what's going on. I think it's my allergies, like all stuffy and yeah. So hot tea is my thing right now. Normally it's coffee. I would be drinking coffee with you guys, but today it's green tea is the, I think it's green tea. Is it green tea? Yeah. Sorry. So, New Year's resolutions. That's like my favorite topic, January 1st. Everybody makes them. And I can't say everybody breaks them because that's not true. It's not true. I do. I tell myself I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to start eating right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. This year, I have decided I need to be realistic with myself. There are certain things I don't have the willpower for. One of them is chocolate. Can't give it up. Tried it last year, failed miserably after day 2. It's not happening. So I'm aiming for eating better, which again, I've already failed because we've eaten out the last 2 days. But just not so much like I'm changing my complete diet and I'm, you know, doing the Diet Right books and I'm following this menu and I'm doing this and no, just I want to try eating out less. I want to more home-cooked meals, which means that I have to learn how to cook, which also means I need to buy a fire extinguisher, because I'm so not the cook in my house. My husband is. I can't, there's just no point in trying to deny it or convince you guys otherwise. I do like breakfast and lunch. Those are good for me. Dinners, not so much. 6 people's a lot to cook for. And when you have 4 children that are all going through growth spurts, it's like you're cooking for 20. So big meals are not my thing. I'm always paranoid that it's not enough. I'm really good at burning things. So New Year's resolution, I want to cook at least a meal a week myself. Like, it may not always happen, but that to me is more realistic than I'm going to cook every meal every day. You see what I'm saying? Another goal, and this is a crafty one, is I have a ton of stuff in my room. And I've organized over the last couple of days, and I'm about, can you see it? That much closer to doing a room tour, so I'm very excited. You guys are just going to have to bear with me that it's a hot mess. It looks like a hot mess to an outsider, but I swear it's completely organized in my mind, which is completely dysfunctional. So my dysfunctional room works for me, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I have like one pile in the center of my room that I would like to get cleaned up before I do the room tour, but that is coming. So I'm actually really kind of excited to see what you guys think of how I have my little setup. But I'm also extremely nervous because, like I said, when somebody on the outside looks at it, they're like, holy crap. Where do you even know where to begin? It's organized chaos. That's the best way I can explain it. So my crafty goal is that everything in my room will get used once this year. Whether it's one sheet of paper, one sticker from a pack, one, like one embellishment out of this container. Everything in my room will get used once at some point this year. That is my crafty goal. I've noticed a lot of people are doing, like, not so much like freezes, but they want to cut back on purchasing and kind of shop in their room. And I think that's what kind of pushed me towards my goal, because I don't do a lot of, like haul videos, and I don't do a lot of shopping and things like that because I do have a lot. So I'm hoping that by making that goal of using, something from everything in my craft room, it'll cause me to be more inspired by my own room than having to go out and buy something to be inspired to use that instead of what I already have. Rewinding what I just said, does that make sense? I hope it does. My first project is going to be this paper pad right here, which I bought a year and a half ago from Big Lots. They were doing this huge, like, if it had a red star on it, that it meant it was like 50 cents or something like that. And I bought this paper pad. I don't know if you guys can see it. Not really. It's baby themed. Whoop, wrong way. Huh. See, that hasn't changed. Has not changed. It's baby themed, and it's really cute. It's got, it's paper embellishments and letters and more letters that are, they're perforated, so they rip apart borders and tags, and it's already all falling apart. My next door neighbor, I think it's her daughter that is having a baby. I don't know if you can see that one, but it's embossed with little hearts. There you go. And the thing I like about that is that, yes, this is blue, but this side is pink. So boy or girl. And it's for a little girl, so I'm going to be doing that. This is, I don't know if you can see it, polka dots. So, and then there's purple on the back. I'm just trying to do a real quick clip. This one's like my favorite page. It's the footprints. I don't know if you guys can see it. Kind of, sort of, maybe. So, pink on this side, blue on this side. And then this is just orange and yellow. And then these are really cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Can you see how it's like got a design on the sides? And then these are single-sided. And the little duckies. But just really, really cute paper pad. I like that one too. Congratulations, here comes baby, stripes, butterflies, more polka dots, more footprints, safety, oh, you can't see that one really, safety pins. And, so anyways, I got this at Big Lots for like 50 cents, and I mean, who could say no to that, right? So my first project is going to be a baby girl album, and then I have Jason is my husband, by the way. Jason's dad's wife, which would legally be a stepmom, but Jason doesn't call her that, and he freaks out when I do, so, but legal terms, she would be a stepmom. Her son is having a baby boy, so, bam, this paper pad should be used between the two, I'm thinking. Hey, it kind of depends on what size album I make, and I want to do the, the 0 to 12 for both, but it'll depend on how much paper I have. What was it? Oh yeah, so back to, crafty goals. So like I said, I've had this paper pad for a year and a half now. Haven't even looked at it. Forgot I even had it. was going through my room, was organizing stuff, and I went, oh, I do have baby paper. Sweet. This will work. So I pulled it out, and this is my first project. So I think that's a really good goal for me. Everything has to be used at least once this year. I don't want to say that it all has to be used once before I buy something else, because, I mean, you know, you got to buy glue and tape, and Prima comes out with some crazy stuff that I just have to have. I'm addicted to Prima. Anybody else? It was Graphic 45, and I'm still addicted to their stuff, but I am really falling in love with anything Prima. And I've noticed that is my issue, because as soon as Prima comes out with something, I ask hubby if I can go get it. So I need to stop doing that. I want to use everything that I have. My other crafty goal is to get my organizer done. I don't know how to do, like, to record it and then put it up on the Etsy account, because I do know that I would like to sell the organizer. Not pre-made by me, but just the, you know, the design and the instructions, and I want videos to go with the instructions, because I know for me, reading my own instructions is like impossible. I have to see it be done. So I would like to have, what is that, a PDF file? Is that what they're called? So I haven't forgotten the organizer, which is the whole reason why my channel started. So I don't want anyone to feel like I have forgotten that, or that, you know, I've gone back on my word, because I haven't. I am just completely freaked out on how to do a PDF file and how, you know, to sell them through Etsy, or, because I don't know how to do it. Hubby's going to try to do research on that. So if you guys know anything about that or have any advice for it, I am open ears, because I don't know how to do it, but I kind of got to build it first before I can sell it. There was one more goal that I had. Oh, so I need advice. Here's my question. You guys ready? Because I haven't had one in a while, so this is a big one. I would like to start a blog. Videos are great, and I love, 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 love doing them more than I ever thought I would, because if you go back and watch my first one, which I did not too long ago, and I laughed my butt off, because I sound terrified. Oh my goodness. I was like, I can't even remember how that feels, because I've come such a far way, and I've met so many amazing people that I can't imagine ever being scared of you guys. Does that make sense? I mean, you guys still scare me, and you guys still intimidate me, don't get me wrong, because you guys are so talented. Not because of who you are, but because your talent overwhelms me. I love watching you guys. I love watching your videos. I love watching what you guys come up with. Your comments mean the world to me. You guys have not only inspired me, but you guys have helped me grow and kind of held my hand and guided me along, you know, by answering questions that I may have, regardless of how, you know, stupid some of them might sound. You guys have, you know, grinned it and bared it with me and answered every single one, which I appreciate. So yeah, I kind of, it's not even I really, really, really want to do a blog, but I don't speak the language of computers at all. Like, not even a little bit. I'm lucky that I know how to turn it on. I know where my internet button is, and I know where my YouTube button is, and my Facebook button, and that's it. I don't know how to do pretty much anything. Well, I can play solitaire. I know that one. But anything else, I'm complete loss. I don't, like, even when I try to look stuff up on Google, it looks up something completely opposite of what I was trying to find. So I do not speak the language of computers. But I would really like to get a blog spot going, only because if I could do a video every day, I so would. Just because I feel like there's a connection between me and all of my viewers. Every subscriber means something to me. For every one of you that watches my videos, you guys all have a special place in my heart. And I think with a blog, I can get on there daily and be able to interact more and get to know more people and get to know you guys more on, a family friend basis. Whereas with videos, it's harder because it's like hit or miss. Last couple of weeks I've been sick. My computer hasn't been working, which, speaking of not being able to speak computer, I hooked up my Logitech webcam. Don't laugh. I hooked it up and I waited. And I kept waiting. And I waited for about 20 minutes and went, why isn't the little thing popping up? Because you know how when you put like a DVD in, or if you put like a memory stick in or something, the little screen usually pops up and says, what do you want to do with this? It never popped up. So I went to record a video last weekend. I think it was last weekend. I wanted to record a video and let you guys know what we did for Christmas, and my camera wouldn't work. So I'm thinking, okay, great. It's not working with my new little computer that I got from a friend of mine. I'm like, great, it's not compatible. It's not going to work. Now what do I do? I have no YouTube channel because my computer doesn't want to cooperate with my webcam. So this goes on, and I unplug it. I unplug it from the USB, and I'm yelling at my computer, and then I plug it back in, and I start praying. Nothing. So I unplug it again, because unplugging it and replugging it back in apparently was going to work, which it didn't. So I got upset, and I was like, forget it. After about an hour and a half of fighting with it, I went to bed. Because we all know I record my videos late enough as is. So I was like, I have to make a note to ask hubby what is going on. I broke it. I must have broken it. I don't know what I did. And I forgot, and I forgot, and I forgot, and I forgot, and then Jason happened to ask me, hey, when's the last time you made a video? And I went, oh yeah, speaking of, I can't make videos anymore. And he goes, what do you mean? So I told him what was going on, and he, you'll never guess it, started laughing. Cracked up. I thought he was going to fall out of his chair. He goes, you have to download the program. Oh, what program would that be? And he goes, bring it here. So I guess he has like a program thing saved, a file or something saved onto his main computer that he had to download onto my computer for it to recognize the webcam. I felt pretty darn stupid. And I looked at him, I said, I fought with that for an hour and a half last Saturday, and I got nowhere. He goes, yeah, you could have fought with that for the entire week, and you still wouldn't have gotten anywhere. That's good to know. So he's laughing, and he hooks it up, and he goes, there, see? Now you have a camera. Hence the reason why I'm doing a video tonight. Otherwise, I would have had one last week. I felt really bad because I didn't, and, I've been Like I said, I've been talking to a couple people on Facebook, and they're like, where are you at? I'm like, I know. I'm so frustrated. Excuse me. My computer's not cooperating with me. I don't think my new one likes me. I have a love-hate relationship with computers. I love to hate them, and they love to hate me right back. If there's any way they can torture me, they will. They'll find a way. My last computer, I was in the middle of making a video, and it shut off, and it didn't save anything. So, it's a love-hate relationship. It's working now, and that's what I have to cross my fingers for, that it's going to continue to do. So what are your guys' New Year's resolutions? Do you guys have crafty ones? Do you guys have, just life in general? Like I said, I love to hear what everybody has. Not so I can, hold you accountable or anything, because I couldn't anyway. But just because, I love brainstorming. It's a new year. It's a fresh start. I'm hoping that, this is the year that I get to look back on and go, hey, I kicked butt. I did pretty good. Because last year, not so much. Last year was a pretty rough, bumpy road. There were a ton of good things that happened and a lot of really, really crappy things that happened. So, like I said, brand new year, new beginning, new start. I have a couple of good, I think reasonable resolutions for the year. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up on them. But, you know, I figure by sharing it with you guys can hold me accountable. You know, ask me what meal did I make this week. And again, I may not make a meal every week. I might completely botch that plan and only make one once a month. But at least I'm cooking something that's not, you know, like a frozen pizza, because that doesn't count. In my mind, it doesn't count. It did last year. This year, no go. I'm not allowing that to count. I want it to be like, you know, chicken or fish or meat of some sort that I start to finish cook on my own. Because the only way I'm going to get better is just by getting in there and burning stuff. So I just need to overcome my fear of the kitchen and just do my darndest. So we'll see what happens. But, like I said, first project of the year, I'm going to do a baby book. I hope. She needs it by, I think she's flying off January 22nd, 25th, somewhere in there. So I need to get it done before then. So I'm hoping to cram it into 2 videos and then be, you know, hand it off to her so she's got it. And then my nephew Jeffrey is having his baby at the end of February, I think. So that kind of works out perfectly on, you know, timeline to give me enough time in between. I also need to get Linda's albums, which Linda is the customer that I had that ordered the 30 plus albums and ended up only needing 11 of them or 10 of them before the deadline. So I'm still going to mail some off to her. I'm hoping every 3 months. Every 3 months I want to be able to mail off, you know, 4 or 5 of them to her. So that way by the end of the year, I'm done with the albums that she's asked for. But yeah, I'm like I said, I lost my mojo and I cleaned up and got a little bit more organized. So mojo's kind of coming back because now I don't want to clean anymore. I just want to play. So, and that usually does it for me. I don't know if that works for anyone else, where I kind of lose my mojo and then I start cleaning and then I just don't want to clean anymore, so I want to craft again. And then I get to the point where I don't want to craft anymore, so then I'll start cleaning. Does that make sense? I kind of just play it back and forth. So, like I said, I just wanted to get on here, let everyone know that, you know, we're good. We've had a fantastic couple of weeks. Kids go back to school on Monday. Which probably means I'll get my little buddy Brody back because I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. And we'll get back to crafting. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are, what game plans you guys have. Who's spring cleaning their craft rooms? It's not really spring cleaning. It's bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, little Miss Scarlett. So, and I'm hoping to get her on here more, only because, as much as it hurts to say, this fall she will be in school. And as much as I don't want her to go, she kind of has to because there's a law that says she's got to go. So I'm hoping to get her on here with me, whether it's just peeling off tape or burnishing something or, you know, just doing anything. Just so that way I have memories of crafting with her before I lose her to the social world of school and she no longer needs mommy. So, can you tell it's a touchy subject? I'm already depressed about it, and I've got 8 months to go. 8 months. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, anywho, up on the high note. So, yeah, hopefully, give me ideas. What type of... There's her little hand. Say hi.
Hi.
Put your hand down here and say hi.
Hi.
There you go. What type of album should I do? Just a plain Jane, like, 6-page album with tags, or should I do... I don't know. I've been trying to, like, watch YouTube videos on baby albums and how to make them and how to do them, and,
It's okay if I talk to Mom for a minute.
Huh?
I sit in your lap.
No, hang on one second. I'm trying to figure out, like, Kimbo Creations.
Love you guys.
Sorry. Aw, you're so sweet. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she said she loves you guys. Kimbo Creations does baby calendars, and if you guys don't watch her, she's pretty amazing. I love watching her stuff. She does a lot of haul videos, but she's one of the ones that gave me my inspiration. She is trying to not completely stop, because I mean that's just, I think for any crafter that's just an outrageous not happening promise, if that makes sense. So she's trying to trickle it down a little bit. But Kimbo Creations does baby calendars. And I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. I'm not, 12 by 12 layouts freak me out. I don't know why, but that's something else that I want to try doing this year. I have 4 12 by 12 albums on my little bookshelf over here on the side, and they're all empty. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. I'm sorry. 2 of them are not empty, and 2 of them are. 2 of them I started back when I thought I was really crafty, and I did, you know, the picture here, 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 and here, and then I just took like a pen and wrote wherever and stuck a couple little stickers on. Now that I know better, and for some people that works, like my buddy Becky, she scrapbooks that way and she loves it. To me, it looks too crowded. So now that I'm kind of learning how to do 12 by 12 layouts, I want to build up the courage to do a 12 by 12 layout and actually use my 12 by 12 albums.
Sorry, I had to go potty.
You had to go potty? Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, and I pet dried.
Okay, did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. So, oh my goodness, we're at 32 minutes. So I'm going to call it quits here. I'm hoping to figure out how to do a blog so I can contact more, you know, regularly and chit-chat more. I'm also thinking about doing a Facebook page only for my crafty friends.
Oh, and do you like her bracelet?
Oh yeah, Scarlett made my bracelet. I don't know if you guys, it's those rubber loom things that are like the complete rage. Scarlett made one for me, so I never take it off. But just so I can keep in contact more regularly, if I have to miss a video, I can let you guys know on my blog.
You can take
I'm
it
really,
off.
really, really excited. Hold on, sweetheart. I'm really, really excited about getting started on the blog. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea where to start, but you know what? My YouTube channel was the same way. I said the exact same thing for my YouTube channel. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where my channel is going to take me. I thought about doing the whole, like, it has to be a professional, I tell you exactly what size you need, where to glue it, and be done with it. And then I realized I just talk too much. I can't. I just can't do it that way. There's no way. So, yeah, like I said, my videos are going to stay the same. I'm just going to chit-chat away as I craft, because that's the only way I know how to do it. That's the only way I'm comfortable doing it, so that's the way that will stay. But yeah, like, just with my blog, I can get on with there more daily. I can respond faster, I think, because I can do it anywhere. You know, when I'm walking to pick up my kids, or you know, sitting in my room, I can respond anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If I go on a trip or something, I don't have to stop communicating just because I'm not where my computer is. So I think a blog will be really awesome. Have no idea what to do, but hubby is going to try to research it with me. We're going to try to figure it out. Again, if you have any advice, please feel free to let me know. I am all ears, open-armed, ready to take all the information I can in. Because again, I have no idea what to do. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope this video finds you guys, you know, just being your amazing crafty selves, and I cannot wait to watch more videos and see what you guys are all up to. And we will see you next week. Yeah.
Bye.
Next week. Stick your hand over here, baby. Over the paper.
Bye.
There you go. Alrighty. So we'll say bye for tonight, and I'm hoping to get a couple more videos up, you know, this year other than just on Saturdays, because it's kind of nice to surprise you guys. So again, I hope you guys are all well. I hope you guys are all crafting and having a blast.
Do it.
No, not with that, baby. I have my mouse over here.
Can I do it?
hold on. So, I lost my train of thought. Anywho, I hope you guys are all doing well and crafting and just, letting it be fun. So, see you guys in a week. Bye.